Actually live, guys. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful day. We're gonna get started. I know YouTube gotta do what it does, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. You can come back and watch us. I'm here live with my sister. Introduce herself. She is going to get her notary commission. Yay!
Yay! It's my
Yeah.
sister.
So in Georgia, she to take a test. So that's her certificate for the test. But she's actually going to get signed in, sworn in, all that good stuff. You want to introduce yourself?
Kay Denise.
Kay Denise in the house.
Uh-huh.
So I'm here with her. I'm gonna walk and talk while she goes in and actually gets sworn in, and then when she comes back, we're gonna do an interview. So what is going on? What is going on? What is going on, guys? I am so excited that my sister's joining me in the business. You know, I've been able to help many family members to start their notary journey. I'm gonna come on you,
Denise.
Kay Denise.
Hey Denise.
There she is with her papers. Turn her up. Yay! So we here in Gwinnett County.
Yep.
And she's getting it. Hold on, let me come back to me and not get hit by a car while we cross the street. Because we are not in the walkway. We are not in the walkway. So anyway, how many of you are getting your notary commissions? How many of you already have it? Not doing anything with it? What's up? What's up? I'm so excited. So for those of you who do not know, I am Kimmi, and I've been a notary off and on for a lot of years, but I didn't know you can make money doing it until 2019. So I got my commission, started doing my thing. People start asking me questions. I started learning the biz, and now I'm your #1 notary educator. I been doing it forever. I love being a notary. It's changed my life, and now I'm happy to share this with my sister. So we're gonna let Kay Denise go in there. I'll put the camera back on her. She's going in there to get her commission.
Yep.
I'll sit here till she comes back, and we can just chat it up. Oh, go straight. So I'm gonna sit here with y'all till she comes back. All right, you got this. Oh, the money.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Because now in Georgia, hey Jasmine, while you are here, I sat down for a minute. Let's talk about this job, girl. Because I wasn't getting ready to go back in the chat with you on that. So, Jasmine is in mentorship. And we're going to talk about this job real quick, Jasmine. So, my question is, there's no way you could do this job, Jasmine? No other time that you can do it? I mean, your name is finally getting out there. And I know you said you have other commitments, but you couldn't do it later in the day? I'm just asking. There's no other time that you've been talking about this job for like 4 days. There's no other time, honey, you could do it? Tell me. In our mentorship program, for those of you who do not know, we have a live chat where you can get help with your jobs. As things are unclear sometimes in the business, we can help you. We do check your pages for your Google pages. All the notary courses are included in the training. We're waiting on my sister to come out live, guys, with her commission. We are so excited. So we are waiting live for my sister Kay Denise to come out with her commission. I am so excited for her. I'll let her do her own everything when she comes out. We're going to do a little interview with her. So she'll be back in a second. It don't take that long in Georgia. She did the testing online, and she had to take a test. Now, back in the day, you didn't have to. So she'll be back in a minute. I'm so excited. But anyway, Jasmine, so there's no other time that you could have did this, babe? Let's see. I can in the evening. I spoke with the LSS, and they have been trying to get a hold of the title company, but haven't had luck. I know. And see, that's the thing with documents, guys. you don't know when the documents are going to come. That you know that they're coming, right? And sometimes if you in your case you said 2 hours, the signing ain't even happened yet. So you can't always just rush it. If the signing is at noon and you haven't gotten the documents by 11, yeah, because you still got to have travel time. And then they already know if it's scheduled for 12 and they don't send you the documents until 12, nothing can happen, right? Ah, yes, Jasmine. This is the sister that did not want to be a notary. Yes, this is her. That's so funny. Yes, this is the one that did not want to be a notary. Yes, I'll let her tell you why she changed her mind when she comes back. That is so funny. Yeah, the paperwork drove her insane. She was like, I don't want to be doing these papers, and I don't, because she has a different background. I'm gonna let her tell you as soon as she come back with her paper in hand. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's her though. So it said, no, wait a minute. So you saying it's 10 o'clock now, the signing is at 11. Right. And they already know that you need time to drive there. So my point, Jasmine, that I was making, baby, is if you can do the job any kind of way, you let them know, hey, it was supposed to be at noon or it's supposed to be at 11. I don't have the documents yet. I need more time to get there. You can just let them know that. You tell them what you can do. Once the parameter change or the scope of work change, because the scope of work changed, they told you that you need to be there at 11 and now the documents aren't ready, so they know you can't be there at 11. You ain't Superwoman, right? Batgirl, all that good stuff. So that you just let them know, hey, I can go, but now I can't go until 6, or now I can't go until whenever, if that's the facts. So we don't let their emergency become your emergency, right? Because for whatever reason the documents are not ready. Now I'm all about trying to turn a no into a yes, though. If it's any way possible I can get that job done for that client, I'm going to try to get it done. Clean my lens a little bit. Okay? If there's any way at all I can get the job done, I'm going to try to get it completed for them. So that's why I was kind of pushing back, right now. Is there any way, the sun is getting bright, is there any way possible that you can do the job? So you said you might can do it this evening, and if that's all you can do, that's all you can do it. You're not going to be able to do every single job. And again, once the scope of work change, maybe the documents are late, maybe the signer needs to change location. We had that happen in the chat last week. Remember, somebody had to change location. They were like, hey, can I just change it? Do I need to call the signing company? Yes, we are going to call the signing company. We do not just make changes because the client wants it. We don't just change times because the client wants it. We are going to follow proper procedure. Procedure means you call the person who hires you. Even though the client is signing the document, they don't get the right to just change it and tell you to go do whatever. The person actually paying you, the signing company, that's who tells you what's going to happen, okay? So in your case, if you just can't do it, baby, you just can't do it, okay? But I know that you're just getting started, so like I said, I really want you to be able to get as many jobs as you can. And you're doing very well, so you know how to run your business. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But don't wait to the last minute, Tell them as soon as you know that you can't do it. And even in this case, I wouldn't say, well, if the documents aren't here by a certain time, because, they going to get there when they get there. You just have to let them know, hey, the documents have not arrived as of yet. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do it because I have another appointment. Boom. Okay? Because they ain't going back and forth with you. They're not sitting around looking at the clock saying, oh, well, Jasmine told us it's got to be here by 9:45. No, either you can do it or you can't. Yeah, I know I like my illustration. Either you're pregnant or you're not. Either you can do it or you can't. So, and when I say either you can do it or you can't, can you do it later? Can you do it later? Okay? So, I hope it works out well. Always, like you said in the text earlier, you were professional. And that's all they can ask. I mean, things happen. There's a reason why the documents aren't ready. It could be the numbers change. There's always a reason why. But that's not our problem. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You can't do it, you can't do it. So what we are sitting here waiting on now, guys, is for my sister to come out with her notary commission. This is live. This is live. I happen to be free today. Well, actually, I'm not really free. I've been working on my phone. So I'm working on a translation for a client. I had to get a birth certificate translated from Spanish to English for someone for immigration purposes. I'm working on an apostille that is going to Nicaragua. That person has a lot going on. They need somebody in North Carolina. If anybody listening in North Carolina, I got somebody supposed to be working on it. So I'm still waiting on them. But if you're listening from North Carolina, email me at info@notaryeducators.com. Info@notaryeducators.com. I need somebody in North Carolina. I'm doing part of it here in Georgia. The people have moved to North Carolina, so they need part of the apostille done there. Yes, can I do all of the apostille? I could, but I'm not going to put my client through. Send it to me, I'll send it back. Send it to me, send it back. I'm just going to make it simple for them. I'm going to do the Georgia part. I'm going to get somebody else to do the North Carolina part. Jasmine says, wow, busy over there. Yeah, it is busy. It is busy. Busy where, Jasmine? Are you talking about in Georgia? So I'm waiting on her to come back out with her paper. It don't usually take that long to get your notary commission in Georgia. So for those that are listening, it don't matter what state you're in. Check out my book, Start Your Notary Business. It's not that complicated. I got my sister reading the book from beginning to end. She's not getting any special treatment, y'all. She is learning this business like each and every one of you, the long way, no shortcuts. Because I eventually want her to help me in the business. And I'm so excited that she is learning. Y'all know my niece is in the business. I helped her. My nephew, I helped him get his commission. Our other trainer, Angela, I helped her with her loan signing agent because she didn't really want to do that part of it. So I got the receipts, y'all, just in my family and friends alone. I got another couple friends I helped start. They do like the signing service and stuff on the back end. I got another couple couples that I've been helping. They're just doing regular notary. Nothing, special, but they're just doing regular notary work. So your girl, start with your family. That's what I be telling y'all. Get your boyfriends and get your husbands and get your sisters and your mothers and fathers and whoever could be a notary. Get a whole family thing going. Get a whole family business going. So my nephew's no longer doing it, but y'all know Alexis is. The other trainer here, she's still doing it. She got her notary business and work with notary educators. I'm hoping my sister here, Kate Denise, will be able to, do her thing. What kind of questions do y'all have? Jasmine said, "Oh, girl, yeah, Jasmine, I'm busy, honey. That's why I'll be telling y'all that your girl will be working." Yeah, she said, "Yeah, you are listed everything you working on." Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Jasmine says she got her fiance in the training. That's good, Jasmine. Yeah, girl, get that money. He could be a witness and he could be a fellow notary, buddy. But yeah, so I'm doing a translation, working on an apostille for my state and helping my client for something else. And I didn't tell you the other piece. She also needs travel consent forms notarized. She has 2 children a year and travel to Nicaragua. So I guess they're moving to Nicaragua. So she needs 2 travel consents done, 1 apostille, 1 translation services. I teach all of that in my Notary Educators Business Success Program. So please check it out. We are waiting on my sister to come back with her commission. I'll walk a little bit so y'all can see where we at in Gwinnett. Yeah, but I'm waiting on so I'm helping my client also with like I said, translation services, apostilles, and she needs 2 uh, travel consent forms. So this is Gwinnett. Let me show y'all. I don't like to put people in my videos. I just don't. But this is the Gwinnett office where we come and get our commission. So some states go directly to the Secretary of State. Georgia's a little bit different. We have an extra middleman in there. I just finished eating a whole bunch of Raisinets. We went to the movies last night and saw Downton Abbey. Any Downton Abbey fans? Any Downton Abbey fans? Any Downton Abbey fans? Let me show y'all where we at. See? We're at Gwinnett, smoke-free campus. Waiting on her to come back. This is so exciting. So anyway, any Downton Abbey fans? So I got a chance to, we had bought Raisinets. I went to Publix and bought my own candy. I went to and bought my own candy, and we had bought the popcorn from there. It was one of those movie theaters where you can dine in, but the food there is not good anymore. It used to be when it first started, but it's not good anymore. The sun is so bright, even though I love it. I love the sun. So anyway, we're waiting on her to come back. So how about Downton Abbey? Do you guys watch it? Let me see. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, get your family members on board. Sometimes people say, well, I can't find a witness. Do your family know you're a notary? Let them know, hey, I might need you to be a witness for me. When you start your business, that's why I always say, get a witness list. Go ahead, now's the time. Now's the time. And let them know, hey, I'm going to pay you. Because, that's the first thing people want to know. Well, you making money? I need to be making some money. You got a few people that'll just help you. I got one friend, and she'll help me for free. One friend, Lynette, what's up, my girl? She'll do it for free. Everybody else, I'll just go ahead and say, I'll pay you, you know, or if it's lunch, some kind of way I'm going to compensate them. But, yeah, hold on, we waiting to see. Waiting on her to come back, and I'll do a quick little interview with her. But I am so excited for her. She'll tell you her whole little story. Yeah. So this is the thing about social media. When you out here live with your camera, people looking like, what is she doing? Who is she? What is she talking about? So I've embraced being a content creator. I wear a lot of hats. It's hot. I wear a lot of hats. I'm a notary. I'm a notary educator. I'm a notary mentor. I'm a notary. I do specialty documents. I do translation services. I do I-9. I do ink fingerprinting. I don't do remote online notary because it's not legal in our state. So I don't do remote online notary because, again, it's not legal here. I don't do wedding officiant is my other thing I don't do. But I have a course on it. I know how to do it. It's just something I've chosen not to add to my business. That man wanted me to say hi to him. I could have said hi even though I was live. But anyway, yeah, so I offer almost 20 different services. Matter of fact, whatever you're going to pay me for, if it's legal, your girl can do it. And as a notary, you'll find that too as you start learning this business. It's a lot of services you can offer. Field inspections. Um, I do field inspections, car inspections, proctoring. That's when you go out and watch somebody take a test. You get paid for that. So a lot of times we don't know how to use our commission. You get it, you don't know what to do with it, you don't know how to use it, you don't even know how to stamp the paper, you don't know how to start a business. And my sister will tell you when I interview her shortly, she's like, well, Kimmi, it didn't cover this in the book, but she saw it in the notary training from the state of Georgia, because now we have I think it was 30 or 40 questions. We'll ask her so she had to answer. um oh, you don't know who Downton Abbey is? Then you don't know. Yep, you don't know. I binge watched it a few years ago with some friends. We were on vacation, and you know how you ain't got nothing else to do, so we binge watched it. They was like, hey, you like this show? I was like, never heard of it. I ended up liking it. I came home and finished binge watching every single thing because I had taken a couple extra days off after that. Binge watched. So I love Downton Abbey. So I was at the theater, and she went with me last night, my sister. She's not into that. But she learned it. She had some laughs. She said, I hope I didn't ruin it for you. She did not. Because that's kind of one of those things. It's like a period piece, what I call it. I think yesterday was in the 1930s. 1930s. I'm trying to run from the sun. Do you all have any questions for me? Jasmine, did the signing company get back with you yet, babe? Did they get back with you? Let's see, can I get out the sun a little bit? Did they get back with you? Because what time is it? 1:19. So your time is what? 10, 11, 12, 1. 10, 10, 19. Did they get back with you? I see we got some new people here. Do we have any questions while we are waiting on Kay Denise to come back with her notary commission? Yes, keep it in the family, guys. Keep it in the family. Yes, when she come back. So her next steps will be to order her supplies. So she started off by reading the Start Your Notary Business. I'm gonna let her tell you her whole thing when she comes back. And I'm just so excited. And I'm hoping this is the beginning of a long relationship. Even with my sister, though, while we talking and waiting on her to come back, talking business, everything she and I do will be in print. It will be documented. Whoever you're doing business with, you always want to document it. Make sure it's in print. Make sure everybody's clear. Hey, Gia, what's up, girl? How are you? Make sure it's in print what you're doing. I wish I could have answered some of those questions live that I had in my comments recently, but I can't access the comments and I'm on my live. So if you did have a question and you are live, now's the time to get it answered in real time. Other than that, I will be I will be answering questions hopefully. First time chiming in. Okay, Gia, welcome, girl. Welcome. Are you a notary? What state? What state? Are you doing anything with your commission? Are you working? You have a business? What are you doing? So, yeah, see, that sun is making me frown. I don't mind a little sun. It's good for you. But, and then I actually wore black today. So I'm roasting. I didn't want to go in because they make you go through security and I ain't feel like all that. And then plus I was filming too. So I said I'll just wait for her. People coming out. People come down here to get married. They come down here to pay their bills. They come down here to pay what you call it? I see a lot of people walking out hand in hand, get their marriage license. Yeah, so that's another whole stream of income though. Becoming a wedding officiant, then you might even becoming a wedding officiant. You also become a wedding coordinator. You might plan the weddings, help them with their flowers, help with photography. You may get a whole business started, Once you become an entrepreneur, and that's why this year, well, the second part of this year, I've been talking about the last month about ownership. I want y'all owning something. It may be whatever part-time business you want to call it. And I really don't like the term side hustle because I think you treat it like that. But for the sake of this conversation, whatever side hustle you have something that you own. I didn't realize, I've been saying this on the last few lives, a lot of women work for the United States government. And those jobs are kind of leaving with this new rule, right? DEI and all that. So I didn't realize so many women work for the government. I never had a government job. And I always heard people say you get a good government job. Get that maybe not on purpose. Some of it might be they gotta cut the budget. I don't know what's up. But I do know it's better to own something, right? I mean, even what I'm doing right now, your girl's still working. I'm sitting out here in the sun enjoying myself, but I'm working. I'm working doing my content. I'm working helping my sister become notary. I'm actually answering emails. Now, not right this second, but until I got on here, I was answering emails and texting with my client all day because I got to help her get some documents from the school, and she doesn't really know how to go about doing it. So that's why I always say you still need training. You need mentorship, guys. It's not as easy as you think, and no one can put everything in a course for you. No one can put anything. There's no way I could teach you everything in a course. That's why the chat comes in handy. I mean, you get just about everything you need, but it's a lot, and it's not difficult. But you just got to know what you need to know. Okay. Gia says yes, it has expired. We'll renew next month. Oh yeah, Gia, get your commission, girl. We can't be walking around with expired commission. You're missing money on the table. Do you have an active business, Gia, or you just have your commission? Because there's a difference. Or are you a work notary? Do you have it for work, Or do you actually know how to make money with it? Let me know. If you don't know what to do with your commission, guys, and you have it, because I meet a lot of people. I'm a notary. My grandmother was a notary. I got my commission. I got my paper. I got my stamps. But they're not making any money. Those days are over, guys. I'm here to teach you how to make money with it. Let's see. Jasmine put something in our group chat. Jasmine says, I just got the docs. Okay, cool. So she just got the docs, so she hopped off the live so she can go do her job. And it is, I think I said it was 10 something. So she just got the documents. The thing about it, and like I was saying earlier, for those who are just joining, Jasmine was going to give the job back and tell them to reassign it. I don't like to have them reassign it unless it's a last resort. Okay? I don't willy-nilly just say, and I'm not saying Jasmine was doing it willy-nilly, but I do not willy-nilly say I cannot do an assignment. I mean, it's a last resort. By any means necessary, I'm trying to get that job done. Okay? Usually it might mean rescheduling, because like she was saying earlier, well, she said this in the chat, not here on the live, but she was in our group chat. Jasmine was saying, well, I don't have time to prep the docs. I got to drive to the appointment. Well, the signing companies, they do know all of that. And if it reaches a point where safety first and you can't do it for whatever reason, you might have to pick your kids up at school. You know, you might have said, well, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what Jasmine's saying. You might have said, well, I'm going to do the job, but it has to be here. So she says on the second witness line, it says notary. Do I cross it out? Um, so anyway, I'm waiting on my sister to come back with her notary commission. Okay, Gia says for work and doesn't and don't know how to make money from it. Yeah. So what we call a work notary, Gia, is just that your work is paying for your commission. They need you to stamp some documents there, and you typically notarize them, not knowing why you're notarizing, not knowing what you're notarizing. No processes, no procedures, no nothing. And that's why we call it a work notary. When you get ready to do it for a business, though, check us out at notaryeducators.com, because I'm going to teach you how to properly notarize, why you're notarizing, what you're notarizing, and how to profit from what you're notarizing. Okay? Some people say, well, notary business wasn't meant for you to make money. Wrong answer. Everything was made to make money. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Y'all see this flower pot with these dead flowers in it? The flower pot, who need to make that to make money? Somebody made that, right? Because they want you to buy a flower pot. Somebody wants you to buy that, right? Everything is made to make money. Even whoever put these flowers in here, they had to pay for the flowers. They wasn't free. Somebody could have went and picked some flowers and put it in there, but they did not. They did not. So it usually don't take this long. I hope it doesn't rain on us. I hope it doesn't rain. But anyway, yeah, she's coming. So like I was saying about that signing though, I try not to ever just, you know, don't do a signing or um just give it back willy nilly. I really like to have a really good excuse why I can't do it, a good reason. And then again, if I can make it happen any kind of way, it might even mean sometimes I get another notary to do it. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I can't do it. It might be that I really can't do it, but I'm like, well, I can't do it, but my notary buddy can. So I'm always trying to make sure I have a way to get things done. Because I'm about my business. It's not a side hustle for me. This is how we eat. Recently, I had somebody ask me in our mentorship program, do I do this full time? I do, full time, every day, 7 days a week. I'm out here in my sister's car today because, like I said, we hanging out, waiting on her to come back with her commission. But yeah, even with that, I have my notary bag in the car. Your girl don't play. Somebody might call me and need a notary. Jasmine says, let's see what her comments are. Jasmine says, yes, they did. I'm printing the docs now, 40 pages, all letter. I told them I could do 12:30, but looking at the docs, I might be able to arrive earlier. Yeah, and quit stressing, Jasmine. You've been doing this long enough, girl. Go get your coins. It's not that much. It's 40 pages. It's a law modification. Sounds like sounds like a loan modification. 2 or 3 notarizations. Boom. Go get your money. Gotta update my witnesses. Yeah. And tell them what's going on. Always keep your witnesses in the loop. Cause I got a guy right now. I scheduled it while I was in the car with my sister earlier, and he wants an appointment. First he was like, "Well, you got something Friday or Saturday?" I'm like, "Right now I'm open both days." Okay. He at first it seemed like he didn't really want to commit, so he was like, "Well, I could do Friday," and he's like, "Well, but if we can't do Friday, then I'll let you know about Saturday." Well, I got a little flexibility right now, but my witness may not. I don't play around with my witnesses. I respect my witnesses. I respect their time, energy, and paying them. Okay, all of the above. Their time, energy, and paying them. I don't play with my witnesses because without witnesses, documents do not move. And a lot of notaries, a lot of times, unfortunately, they do not have witnesses. I don't know nobody. Well, you need to either find your own witnesses. Oh no, I got stuff all on the back of my leg from the concrete. People gonna be like, "What's wrong with her?" I'm sitting here on this concrete waiting on her. It's taking a long time today just because I got y'all live and we waiting on Karen to come back. Kay Denise to come back with her certificate. Yeah, but it's okay. Half hour later, I think it was scheduled for noon, your appointment. So okay. If you got a half hour, you can wait and go do it. You know. But again, I'm always about trying to make it happen because don't forget this one notarization job can turn into a great relationship. See, a lot of times we one hit wonders. It's only about this one job in front of me right now. I don't think like that. I think every interaction could lead to something else. And it usually does. Hey, Martha. How are you? Angela M, what's up? What's up? How are you? Yeah, I don't think one term, one hit wonder. No, this is not my only job from this client. I'm thinking, what else are they going to send me? Who else do they know? And that's not why I do a great job. I do a great job just because that's who I am. That's who I am in my life. You know, you can't just turn on and off. Well, let me do this. No, let's be about who we are. I say that all the time. I say that all the time. You cannot fake it. You are who you are. Even when you are at the end of life, people are who they are. If you was mean and you was all that during living life, toward the end, you're going to be the same way. It's very few people that just change. So if you need some help right now, learning how to be a better person, let's do some self-development. What does that look like? Self-development. We hear that all the time. Do you need to work on being nicer? Do you need to just work on liking yourself? Because if you don't like yourself, you darn sure can't be, hey, how you doing? Talking to other people. You don't even like yourself. Do I like myself every second of the day? Maybe not every second. But I'm okay with myself. I'm okay. I try to be. I have moments like everybody else. But in your business, you can't be flip flopping. You call one day, you nice to your client. The next day, they like, who is this? I was looking for that other nice girl. Oh, that's me too. I know you got that friend. Everybody got that friend. Today y'all super cool. Y'all hang out. Y'all do lunch together. Tomorrow they don't even know you. Can't catch them if you wanted to. See you face to face, won't even speak to you. Like they got some real mental issues, or something going on. I'm not a doctor, but if me and you spend a whole day together, I got quite a few friends like this, so I don't know what that say about me. Even though I do have the patience of Job, but I got quite a few. Today we ace boom coons, we hanging out, da 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 da, whatever. And then, I see them the next day, don't even want to speak. I'm like, what's up with that? So, don't you be that person with your clients. How about that? Be consistent. Always say greetings. Always say hello. How are you? How's the fam? Try to develop a relationship. Martha says, I'm good. Thank you. And how are you? I'm good, Martha. We are waiting on my sister, Kay Denise, to come out with her notary commission. And it's just taking a long time because I got everybody here waiting. So she decided she wanted to become a notary, like Jasmine was saying earlier in the chat. My sister has served as a witness for me a couple of times. And she was like, there is no way I want to be bothered shuffling all them papers. And then one day she was like, I'm gonna be a notary. And I said, oh really? I'm gonna interview her when she comes back. I'm waiting on her to come back. I probably just give her the whole phone and let her do her thing because I didn't bring my selfie stick. I was looking for it and I didn't bring it. People are looking like, what's wrong with her? When you do content, guys, you gotta be prepared. People are gonna be looking at you like, what is wrong with you? But I don't really care that they look at. They gonna look at you anyway. They gonna look at you if you got a camera. If you don't, if you just walking along, somebody looking at you talking about you. So anyway, this is what I do. This is my job. I might just stand under this tree because this sun is getting hot. Where is she? And I don't want to go in the place because I didn't want to go through security. That's what was going on. I didn't feel like going through security, and I'm filming, so I didn't know if they would frown on that. Got a little more shade here. What questions do we have? Oh, thank you, Martha. Thank you. Yeah, she was here before she went in. Still waiting on her to come back. But just so y'all can see our surroundings, hold on. So this is 75 Langley Avenue here in Georgia. People, it's kind of slow today for Monday. It's actually kind of slow. Yeah, but it doesn't cost that much to become a notary, guys. Most states, the investment is under $100 to get your commission. Here she comes. Are we a notary? Ah, there she goes. Wait, let me get closer. Will it let me zoom in? It won't. Let me walk towards her. Yay! Here she comes. Notary extraordinaire. Congratulations, sis. Oh, no, she did not. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
She got it. Let me see.
Thank you so
Oh, you're welcome. Look, she got it.
I did.
So I know you don't like the sun. She can't stand the sun. So we'll go to the car and then I'll let her tell y'all her story right quick.
Sure.
Congratulations.
It didn't take very long.
Today it did though. Because usually people be in and
Well,
out.
someone else she was getting her notary and getting sworn in.
Oh, somebody else? How many
Yes.
people today?
It was just one lady ahead of me,
Okay.
and the other window was closed. It wasn't a line.
No, it's never a line here in Georgia. It's never a line. How much was it?
$52.
$52. So I'll let her tell you all that when we get in the car. I'm just hand her the camera and she could just tell you a little bit about herself right quick. But she don't like the sun, so
No.
she's not about to stand out here with y'all. But I'm so excited for her. Her life just got changed.
It did.
And she been changing. How do it feel?
It feels good. It feels real to be sworn in after reading the book.
Did she make you put your hand up?
Yes, I had to take the oath.
Oh, she did? No, not of course. Not everybody do.
Really?
No, they do not.
Well, I was sworn in.
Okay. That's why I asked, because I get calls all day. People say, Kimmy, my person didn't swear me in.
No, she swore me in.
Hold on, I'm going to get her the phone. Hold on. Once we get in the car, I'll let her tell you her story. Because like I said, she ain't about to stand out here in the sun.
I need some AC.
Stand by. Stand by. We about to get to the car. Y'all can drop y'all questions, though. Hey, notary down south, girl. My sister became a notary a second ago. So she about to tell y'all her story right quick. Hold on. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. One of my people was like, not the one who said she don't like documents.
Yeah. let me explain. let me explain how I
Okay, here. No, you can take the phone. Oh, is it on you?
I don't. They can hear me.
No, they can need to see you.
Okay, well.
Here, just hold it.
Hey, notary friends in Georgia. So
It is everywhere, nationwide, not in Georgia.
Hey, notary friends. So, quick story. I work in the medical field. I'm getting older and I'm tired, and I work so hard for people in the medical field. I have great customer service. I love my patients, but I want to do something else. I can't be on my feet and on my back. It's taking a toll physically. I want to work with my brain. I didn't want to do documents at first, But I work so hard for other people. Why not work hard for Karen and give Karen a try? So anyhow, I bought the book. I did the work. I went on my sister's website. I'm sorry.
Start your notary business book. Let's be clear.
Yeah, I bought the book.
Start your notary business. For the
Oh my
state of
God!
Georgia.
It
What
was.
happened?
It was no. The book was just so informative about the questions to ask, knowing that you are a notary and you can't do signing. Packages, finance and home mortgage and all that. So anyhow, long
You got
story.
the book for Georgia.
Yeah, for Georgia. But long story short. I want to change my life and work for myself. I'd be out here with her randomly. She gets phone calls, she gets work, and I'd be like, you charge how much for 30 minutes? And it take me this long to make that money? Now, granted, I could probably take some travel assignments, but again, that's still working for someone else. I want to give me a try. I want to be an entrepreneur. It's in my blood. My mother and father did it. My sister did it. My brother did it. Even my blind disabled sister sold jewelry from her apartment, okay? And did rather well.
She showed
So
it.
you can be an entrepreneur. But anyway, my process was I bought my sister's book. I read the book. It took me 4 days. I took the online assessment. You got to carve aside maybe an hour and a half because it's a lot of reading.
For Georgia.
Well, for Georgia, you want to read. I don't think it was a test. I did some practice tests and I went over some of the notary language. I wanted to be familiar with that. But anyhow, I had to do an online application, which you still have to download and print your application to bring in with you along with the certificate that you completed the course or whatnot. But anyhow, I'm excited. I'm happy, and I'm not sitting on my notary. I want to order my supplies. I want to be in these streets getting these coins because it's money to be made. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you all because y'all been doing your thing. I've been coming to meetings, listening, and
Mentorship.
yeah, I mean, it's a great, because I pay my way. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm ground up because I want to be successful and I want to know. I don't want to fluff it. I want to know in these streets. You have to know what you're doing when it comes to other people's documents in their life, and they're trying to get things done from out of the country. It's really serious, and I take all of my work. I have great work ethics, and I take pride in whatever I do, whether it's mopping the floor, cleaning the toilet. I don't care. Whatever I've done in my life, I'm gonna do it the very best of my ability. That's how I was raised. But I'm done. I'm ready to order my supplies and move on with my life. Thank you all for listening.
Hey guys, isn't that great? Yes. Hey Brand. Brand says she looks just like Kimmi. Yeah, so look, I'm so excited for her, guys. I'm gonna wrap up. Do y'all have any questions right quick before I wrap up? Let me put my seatbelt on just in case she starts driving. Any questions? And I'm just looking forward to her joining us and working with us, and hopefully she get a chance to work with some of you guys in mentorship. Hold on. There we go. I had to put my seatbelt on. Yeah, hopefully you can drive if you got to. Okay. Yeah, hopefully she get a chance to work with some of you guys in mentorship, and I'm just so happy for her.
Me too.
I'm gonna get a picture of her for the thumbnail. When we stop, I'll get your picture so I can put it on there so people can see what we're talking about today. But yeah, so my sister just got her notary commission, and she told you she's sick of working for other people. Now she gonna still keep her day job.
Of course.
And I don't tell nobody
for right now.
Yeah.
So I blow up.
And I never tell people to quit their day job. I do not. I believe, I'm a firm believer in a bird in the hand beats two in the bush. Now I'm not trying to get the bird that's in the bush. I'm gonna keep the one right here. I got one birdie right here, but I see that other bird, I'm gonna use the other hand to get the other one, okay? I'm gonna have my friends and family help me get that bird. All right, so we ain't just leaving birds on the table. Look, y'all, we ain't leaving birds on the table, just like we ain't leaving no money on this notary table, okay? We're gonna try to get it all, serving as a witness, teaching your family member how to be a notary, etc., etc. Well, I'm gonna get out of here because she is driving and I don't want to be a distraction. But yes, again, congratulations, Kay Denise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It feels good. I knew that it would. Y'all better get ready. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all not ready for this. I'm telling you. Y'all not ready for this. Detroit versus Detroit via Georgia via dot. Y'all ain't ready for me and my sister. Okay? This notary business about to blow up. All right, y'all. Well, we out on behalf of Kimmi and Kay Denise. See y'all. Bye-bye. All things notary, notaryeducators.com. Bye. Hey, all courses are 60% off too. Coupon code is WIN, WIN 2025. WIN 2025, notaryeducators.com. And don't forget mentorship. All inclusive program is only one we're offering again. $47. I found that that's what most people wanted. So we got to listen to the people when it comes to products. I will say this, you have to do the same thing in your business. I may say I'm going to do this and somebody else say they want to do that. But the people have spoken and we are going back to just the $47 option, which includes all your courses, live training, and let's just get it. Okay, bye guys.